Welcome back to Music and Vibes. You're still here with me, First Breath. Someone said I'm here in the day. I told you could call me anything but broke or ugly. Now, share me ho na me one and no me special guest no. Or you're very, very talented. The metaphors near crazy. Say no choosing the beats near different. The swag, say no dane no just say or you're the embodiment of an artist. Now me pese me kasa bibri. Mami introduce mo to my special guest, me ho na oba eneno. Your friend no, Yhaw Hero, Joe Faboso. Welcome to the show, man. Yhaw Hero, Mama, I've heard so much about you. Mate Nyema be brave. I'm excited that you're here. Welcome to Music and Vibes once again. Now, Yhaw Hero, Omo asisia obi wo ho asisia no de to KFM TV no share Music and Vibes no say bia no nimu nti can you ubetime introduce ho kakra ama audience no mu nipa oye.
Thank you,
You're welcome, man.
Yhaw Hero. An engineer,
Okay.
I'm one of the finest, talented and hardworking artists.
Okay.
From Accra, Ghana. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a Ghana boy.
Big Ghana boy. Okay. Another IT. Okay. So into your wine Temana Accra.
Tema.
Yeah, me a 17 crying coming over chopping it up.
How long you dey Accra?
The Accra chair see I dey go the come so but them bomb me for Accra though. I don't speak Ghana. You still get that. But I appreciate Charlie Yhaw. So you be very talented. Your skills be unmatched. Your raps be crazy.
I appreciate.
Debenema who decide they say obeye enyum.
Thank you. Music has been in the family.
Okay.
Growing up, I grew up in a family where, my aunties, my sisters, they were in the choir, and they loved music,
Music.
Yeah, so music just did the family inside, so I just ended up tapping in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because obi me tell baby say na o mama no auntie omo choir mu and omo train you. They were in a choir in church and they train you with music. Is it true? No.
Nah.
Okay.
So you see, I was saying, it did the family inside.
Yeah.
So I just ended up doing, I still do conscious music, they do, they sing in the church and all, but I just chose this, and I believe that it was a call too, because it was something when I started, it was something I was doing good at it effortlessly.
Okay.
You get me? So yeah, I just love doing music, so it's just in me, It's just something I love doing. Yeah.
Okay. So based on my small little research, you have a freestyle called Genesis.
Yeah.
Yes, you dropped it in 2022.
Yeah.
And you went viral. And how was it like? It's saying, going viral, because you say every musician's dream is to have the world see them. Nti sorry anopana who say we record Genesis has gone viral on TikTok and social media no. How did you feel now at the same?
Thank you for the question. Genesis was, when you hear Genesis, it's like the start of the Bible starts from. So Genesis was like the start of my music career. That was like the first official release from Yhaw Hero, and I was doing the music like something I did love, so I'll go do the freestyles, ask my guys, how you see them, so they were giving the feedback, what you do, be just like that, be just normal, so you for making people to know what you're doing. So that was when, I started putting music out on, it was freestyles, and I realized, Genesis, I dropped Exodus, then near Medina, then people will be Yhaw Hero, I was like, so the thing will be like this,
Okay.
because you're doing something you love, but you see that what you're doing is bringing you, you know, some kind of attention, you know. I wouldn't see it at that time. It was like big. Nah, it was just, you know, yo, I see what they do. So people they see me for down. They say no, then I'm actually doing something, you know, good, you know. Yeah. So I just kept doing what was right, and you know, it got me to wherever, and it's still getting me to wherever, you know, I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have some of your title names for your song. You have Genesis, you have Exodus. Is there a reason for the biblical type terms for your titles?
I wouldn't say, you know, there's any, you know, like deep. No, I'm just a Christian, you know.
Okay.
I'm a Christian. So me starting music and all, you know, it was just, and the music I do is conscious, you know.
Okay.
And I just felt like, yo, if I'm starting something, make I start in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So why not, you know, just go with something, you know, from the background where you come from. So I just started something like Genesis. I wanted to do something like freestyle way they continue from Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, you know. Okay. You know, so that one was like a series of freestyles I'm just doing because I love doing music, you know. It wasn't like, you know, and it just ended up, you know, getting recognized.
Okay. So since you came out, a lot of people have been comparing you and your sound to the likes of Black Sherif for your emotional sound, how you guys tap into the soul and bring out the type of music, you know. How does it feel to be compared to artists like Blacko who are doing amazing? How does it feel like?
When you say a lot of people, you know, which people?
Yeah, you see, because the internet does talk. Internet people compare the type of music you make on my Facebook, on my X, on my Instagram, because I do tell them I'm going to have you on the show, and they send me messages and stuff, and they say, okay, we compare him to Blacko because he taps the music from his soul the same way Blacko does it. So I want to know, how does that feel? Because the type of music you make is conscious. Blacko also makes conscious music. So I don't think the comparison is a bad thing, or?
Nah, you know, for somebody like Blacko is a great talent, you know. Yeah. But then I don't really see people comparing me to Black Sherif. I have people that love Yhaw for Yhaw, you know, and I see people commenting on my stuffs and all, but I don't really, you know, focus on somebody saying you sound like this, you sound like that. Nah, I just focus on doing the music and doing what's good and right for me as a band and as an artist, you know. So yeah, if you see that, then, you know, it's just because the music is great, you know. When people hear great things, they like to compare to great people, and Sherif is a great artist. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about endorsements a bit. You have been endorsed by some of the greatest producers the world has ever known from Africa, Don Jazzy. I remember he endorsed your track Too Young.
Don Jazzy, yeah.
Yes. How did it come about? Can you tell me a little about the song the Too Young record?
Yeah, I'm too young to depress, I'm too young to be stressed, I'm too young to be thinking many things way in my head, you know. I go fuck up, sorry about that, but yeah, I go fuck up, yeah, I know. But if I bounce back, if I fear, if you know be God, then go kill my spirit. To go far, I'll be gone. You know, so I was at a point in life where, you know, I was stressing, I was thinking about things I wasn't supposed to, you know,
thinking about
paying attention to, you understand? And you know, everybody has that phase in life.
Yeah, true.
You understand? So I'm just thankful, you know, God blessed me with, you know, a tune like that people can resonate with, you know. So Too Young was an amazing, you know, sound. Big love to Don Jazzy, you know, for making that sound, you know, a very good record. Cause that sound gave me, you know, it gave me something make, you know,
Okay.
it did good for my career, you know, it fed me, you know.
Fed you, okay.
Yeah,
I like the
still,
honesty.
yeah.
Also, you on the record, you know, how you used to feel on the Too Young record, or summing up Too Young record. Are you still feeling the same way now?
Nah.
Why? I think
life is good, man.
Life is good.
Yes, you know, like when I say, you know, when I'm saying everybody has that phase in life, you know, it's up to you to, you know, understand life and know, yo, at the end of the day you'll be able to call, you know. So some stress, then some this one, you just will know how you go maneuver your way, and you know, you just give glory to God. Say, yo, once we have life, you know, we're good to go, you know. So I don't feel like that, you know. I just had the feeling I made something good out of the feeling. Instead of the feeling to break me down, I didn't make the feeling break me down. I rather made something you know, out of that feeling.
True. Okay, so we have I have the. Do you want me to play the Too Young video so the fans can watch it? All right, let's watch Yhaw Hero's Too Young video, and when we come back, we'll continue chit chatting with him. Okay, and go share video, no, and share Maestro at work.
I'm too young to depress, I'm too young to be stressed, I'm too young to be thinking things way in my head. I'm too young for the heartbreaks, I dey see things I dey fear, they say I dey chase dreams where they big past me. Oh God, I dey bear, I go fuck up, yeah, no, but if I bounce back, you for fear. No because them go kill my spirit, oh far out to God. I dey do this for Agatha, I dey sing this to my papa. Say me come and say my them go laugh at me, so I talk to only Jaja. If they say no, then I say yes. If they say yes, then I say no. If you don't go, say I pop, but then I don't play with them. Tell them man they come, tell them man they come, tell them man they come. We man no be stop man. Tell them man they come, tell them man they come, tell them man they come. We man no be stop man. Tell them man they rough, cause I didn't see it be another fight. Slow down, you are way too young. Don't tell me I'm way too. Cause if I slow, I'm no go chop. If I slow, your boy go hungry. If I'm down, you just go watch me. If I'm sad, I sad alone. Sometimes they go to laugh at who would see you can't complain. You say that it's not to be fake. Yeah, we live in the metrics, everything is fake. For wait, they say show them the way, but show me how to play. But why think I'm giving act like it's a favor? When we get to hero, keep like I'm not sure. I walk like the Christ, you get some of them. Tell them man they come, tell them man they come. We man no to stop man. Tell them man they come, tell them man they come, tell them man they come. We man no to stop man. Tell them man they come.
Okay, that was Too Young from Yhaw Hero. That's an amazing record. When you said before I ever kono now, oh yeah, acapella nekakra. Like I told you, we just watched the Maestro at work. Intino Joe, let's talk a little about the video. I mean, who said video no now when you had your parents, like the video. Yeah, can we get a little backstory about the video?
Yeah. Too Young, you know, big up to the producer, Seram, you know, he did, and big up to the team, you know, everybody who made this, you know, record the success, you know. So yeah, that's Too Young. We shot this one at Accra, you know, with the boys, just link up my guys, you know, and just pull up, and we did this amazing piece.
Okay, that's good. Now, when you be a friend of Brefi, come home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the record a lot. Can we talk a little about the record? Yeah, how did the record come about? Who produced the record? I want to know more about that record.
Buffy,
come home.
Trinity produced Buffy, and Buffy is just, a song talking about, every hustler, every man, who's not home, just trying to make it out for himself and for the family. So you get time, you go out for just get for yourself, get for your family. But family too, they do what they miss you, then they call you. That Ben I'll be Buffy. So basically, that's Buffy. That's the
Okay. And it says so coffee because see you are eating good, so you for go house.
Oh yeah, right now I dey house. Everybody they good, It be good.
Okay. So call projects in this so yours faithfully. All Eyes on Hero Boy. So All Eyes on Hero Boy, or tracks beat to say Cold War, Wonderland, 19 Years, and The Bad Guy. Now, say Uti and we a show say Uti and you win a tape in the soa a show say oh you're very versatile. Now, what was recording All Eyes on Hero Boy like?
Thank you. All Eyes on Hero Boy was, a project. I'll say 70% of the project was done in Nigeria,
Okay.
Because the features on there, Tarek, sounds, I just went to, I was having a good time in Lagos. I linked up, my artist friends who are there. I like to work with artists, based on relationship, more than like just
link ups.
Yeah, just relationship. So I had a good relationship with them. We had everything was just love and good vibes. So we just tapped into each other's creative, energy, and we made, couple of amazing sounds on that, that EP. And yeah, so that's
But I noticed you work with a lot of Nigerians. Did the link up, the relationship come after the Don Jazzy endorsement?
Well, yeah, most of the link ups and the relationship came after not only Don Jazzy, but I had, the co-sign was so heavy that I had sportsmen in when I see sportsmen like big athletes, big influencers, opening their
arms for you,
their arms for me to so cool. All that connects made it possible to get all these people and it's all about good vibes and positive energy, like I told you, it's all love. When you meet an artist and you vibe with the artist on some certain level, you want to do something with the artist.
That's really good. Now let's talk about performances. I've noticed that you've rocked some big stages in Legon for the artist nights and other things. What was it like? Because I noticed Legon is a place where if you perform there and the people like your record, you're taking off. But what has it been like getting a chance to perform in Legon and things?
Legon, I performed. I think Legon was. It's been a while since I performed.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm talking about when your career started taking off and you were doing Legon concerts.
That was when I was working with Davido GH, the Global.
Okay.
So we had an amazing show. We went to the show and it was exceptional. I didn't expect that kind of energy, but they Legon, when they like what you're doing, they give you this kind of energy. You feel at home. You feel like so yeah.
Okay, so you work with Davido Global Entertainment. I think you guys worked for a year or more than a year when you were with D Global.
D Global. We worked a year. It was a year time frame.
It was a year time frame. Okay. So after D Global, did you sign to another person or another label?
Nah. it was all about growth, you know.
Okay.
Big love to David OGH, you know. I appreciate them. I do respect them too, you know. So it was all about growth, you know. They helped in grooming me as an artist. So even though I'm not working with the label, you know, I'm still cool with the label. My former boss, David OGH, you know, we still the vibe. I remember we did Accra, we did cruise for, you know, I go few day there, you pull up, we go, you know. We're just living, you know, like brothers, you know. So
you
aside the business, you know, was still cool, yeah. But I believe what he wanted for me was, you know, for me to grow as an artist.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because initially it wasn't about, you know, signing deal or something. You know, we had the vibe
type stuff.
How we sit here, then maybe after here we just connect, and the vibe was, you know,
Maybe
mutual and natural. So from there it was like, no, let's do. So I was even feeling like, yo, doing something with a brother, you know, more love.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think since the musical relationship end, we people still get personal relationship, you go do business again?
Yeah, definitely, you know, everything on God knows best, you know. If that, you know, that time comes for us to do it, why not, bro?
Okay.
We're just growing together as brothers, you know.
Okay.
There's no bad blood in doing good business. Yeah.
So what's your relationship with Sneaker Nyame? Because I heard he brought you to the limelight. Is it true?
Brought me to
the limelight, like he introduced you to the Ghana.
Nah, so my first record was Genesis, you know, before Exodus, you know. So I told you, after that, you know, the spotlight was, so I met, you know, so this guy on Twitter, you know, we had a connection, we had a vibe, we were working together, we worked with The Global, we further worked with The Global. So after working with The Global, that was when, you know, everything with him also, you know, because when I was signing the deal with The Global, I wanted the deal to be not only for me as an artist. When I met the guy and we were, you know, I was with a family, so I told David, you know, my former boss, yo, as we they do this, make we sign. If you sign me and do what? Sign my guys.
Okay.
You understand? But the deal was supposed to be between the CEO or the label head and what? The artist.
Okay.
You know? But I wanted something for me, and not only for me, something for me and the people I've already started working with. You understand? So it happened this way. We all went together working with The Global. So after working with The Global, that was where the work ended.
Okay.
Because I had to, you know, grow, I had to, you know, further my this one. So after working with The Global, and me and GH Davido stopped working automatically.
We cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could have, you know, you go fit forward work, you know. But one or two happen where I say, no, I'm not going to continue work with, you know, some unfaithfulness started happening, you know. So
well,
I saw it bad for business. And that was
then what I would like to make you do is look in the camera and tell the fans, say it wasn't Sneaker Nyame that brought you to the limelight, because I think say it's something that a lot of people believe, that Sneaker Nyame is the one that made you famous. Yes.
And why do I have to?
No, because it's extremely important, because you're the artist, and people having misconstrued concepts about you is bad for business.
Okay, but that's not important to me. What's important to me is focusing on my career, you know, doing well for me, myself, my family, you know, and you know, just spreading love, you know, and doing good music and just being myself, bro.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you so much for clarifying. It's very important that we clarify some of these misconceptions, because as an artist, your job easy like that.
Yeah.
You're having to do a whole lot and also have to deal with public pressure. You are focusing on growing as an artist, which is very, very, very important. Now, you have a collaboration with MDK. Beyond Control. How did that come about? MDK is one of my favorite artists.
One of your favorites, this year, Artist of the Year, MDK is on it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you. I hope him the best, and I wish because the love he showed me, definitely, I wish him, I wish he would be the Artist of the Year too, Because not only me, he showed me love. You see what he's doing for Lalit. You see what he's doing for, Suman, So, and they all know, but if you pay MDK for invest, bro.
Okay. Which he has to do it from his heart. And yes, you can't pay him.
You can't pay him, bro.
Okay. Until we want to link up, you said he's done a lot for you, but is there a particular one thing or two things or who say, nah, bro, this is a brother, man?
The thing was like, how did it was only the boys EP, EP launch. So I linked up, I was showing love to a fellow brother, I could pull up then, so as I pull up medical day there, and it was just a short, like, yo, bro, what's up? We link up, yo, I do appreciate you, that be your, bro. I just reach house, we had this one, I sent my mail to him, bam. That was it, bro. That was it. Nothing, chin giddy, it's just when we are penny or chill or dog.
Yeah, that'd be very, very, very good. So do you guys have anything coming very soon on the medical? And I say, you don't have a record that's gonna show
medical. Surely, we're gonna put, another one out there at the right time.
Okay. Now, Blacko has a new song, Pop Star.
Yeah.
I like the aesthetics a lot. So, being that you and him had a relationship when you were coming up, do you guys still have the same tight relationship?
Relationship. It was music, all was around music. No, a relationship like personal, it's all music.
Okay. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, with a relationship, because we are music and vibes, the culture. So when I say relationship, it's definitely music. I'm saying you guys linked up to me because of the music.
Yeah, we've linked up our studio. We linked up our Small God studio. Sometime we've linked up different places, bro. We've vibed,
And you guys keep it strictly business.
And but that's why I said music. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Apart from music, and not only Black Sherif, but most of the Ghanaian artists, like Family, like, when we link up and it's music, it's vibes, when we meet, they show love to a brother, you meet your brother, we all be Ghanaians, just one love.
Just one love. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go on. You have a video. You were, before we went on a break, you were talking to me about the video with one of your friends, and also one thing Matthias say, you like to put everybody on. You don't want to be the only person on, because say Davido, when he put you on, it was supposed to be a deal between the label and the artist, but you pushed for him to sign your other people too. That's when you said that's how you met the Sneaker Nyame, with when you guys went to see Davido and talk. Because Oka said it was strictly signing between the artist and the CEO. But Edu baby, no say baby, you have other people they are on your team or that's not what you meant when.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yes,
we worked for some time frame, so us the too young, that's the enter. Once you've given in some energy from your side, or anything you bring on board, even if be money, if it be money, every money be money, every energy be energy. You understand? Sure. So you understand, we all go do and make it happen. You understand? Yeah. So that was how come, you know. That's just by the way, because you just tapped into the
I
this
had
one
to,
again.
because I'm checking. You have there's a song, "The Bad Guy," that features you with JB. I'd like us to watch the video, and when we come back, we'll talk a little more about it. So let's watch Yhaw and JB, and then when we come back, we'll talk more. Okay?
Feed the hungry boys, you know. It's no be food matter, but the hungry boys will eat for life.
Jag har sovit med dig häktet i min mammas hus. Jag har bröder som jagar horungar som det rys. 17 grader i sportbilen, håller mig vaken. Jag gör pengar av stenar som draken. Jag står i teka av min egen frisör. Minimerar riskerna för att folk är där. Imamerna ville vägleda men han sket i familjens svarta får som blev till en gäng. Min lilla farfärger, brorsan trodde cap. Det är därför han snurrar, kliver, smashar en crabs för framgång. Jag gör bett på det syra. Bakar min kaka, jag börjar med en smula. Han vet inte jag kommer ifrån tills han är där. Jag vaknar på fel sida, jag sparkar min chaufför. Av bollar i luften, är inte på humör. För att ägna mig åt kvinnor, festen
So
är
we
där.
living like a rockstar, slicing my shoulder like a gangster. It's a hero boy, easy, easy, take it easy, easy. So we living like a rockstar, slicing my shoulder like a gangster. It's a hero boy, easy, easy. That's the living, living.
Varje bollar utan hjärna, mitt skivbolag i Afrika. Hur ska Sverige veta vad jag någonsin har tjänat? Gjorde millar på Robbie-kör. Inget deals med så ni är inte som dina kompisar. West side stories, fuck the police. Guns, bästa AMG och rollies. Gatan har blivit kallare. Om jag faller, jag kommer tillbaka starkare. Min lille gud, han kom aldrig hem. Stockholm är som Bagdad fast 2005. Det är många som vill se mig dö. Det är därför jag spänner mina muskler och agerar som jag gör. Jag kastades i en värld som få mer har sett. Jag gjorde fett med pengar men jag blev aldrig med. Gud, jag hoppas du förstår mina motiv. För de flesta mordutredningarna, de
So
lekte
we living like a rockstar, slicing my shoulder like a gangster. It's a hero boy, easy, easy, take it easy, easy. So we living like a rockstar, slicing my shoulder like a gangster. It's a hero boy, easy, easy. That's the living, living. Easy, take it easy, easy.
Welcome back, my people. That was Yhaw, feature on it, the JB. Now, Yhaw, video no, it's not Ghana, is it? And you're Ghana, it's a Brazil, and you can my background about the video, you see na location, because me who know him say Brazil, it means to say Hefa.
The guy, you know, big love to JB, you know, JB has showed me love, you know. The video was shot in Brazil. It was Brazil.
Okay, Brazil.
Yeah, but he be from Sweden.
Okay,
You know.
he's Scandinavian.
Scandinavian.
Okay.
Yeah, so shoot the video for one of, you know, the tightest, you know, trenches in Brazil, you know.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
the
just
favela. I think
the
that's what they call
favela,
it. The favela. Yeah.
favela.
Yeah, favela.
You know, you seem to know, you know.
I know, man. So, bro, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, we link up here in Ghana, you know. I was there, you know. There was this guy who reached me online. That was JB, and he was like, "Yeah, hero, I know." But the guy come Ghana, how the guy they sound, how he they talk, how they see.
Sure, foreign.
The shatter image, and because how he they talk, you know, how he they walk, you know.
The swagger be different.
The swag and everything was different, you know.
Dope.
So that was how we linked up, and you know, it was like he met me. All the word he did talk, brafie, you know, like he did speak,
okay.
he did try to understand. So
Okay.
he heard brafie, you know, and there's someone who has gone through a lot, you know. You see the guns and all, you know.
Yeah.
First of all, that's, you know, for creative purposes.
For creative purposes.
Yeah.
It's all props.
But yeah, nah, bro.
Okay.
There was nothing like props in that. That guy is a real gangster, bro.
I'm just saying.
You know, he gets how people talk about, you know, music being gangster and all, but this guy, you know, has lived the life, you know. So I met this guy, he was talking to me about Brafie, you know, saying how Brafie, you know, touched him, how Brafie inspired him. He was even trying to understand the the tree and other languages inside the Brafie song, you know. So yeah, he reached out to me like, yo, I heard the song, you know, where I was very, very dark, you know.
Yeah.
So it helped me through that process, you know. So I met him, we vibed, he was telling me about how big he was in, you know, Sweden and all, and how JB works, like how he talks, bro, like if they work like nothing but down, then it's just person where you be big, they tell me, say, I wasn't really I'm just being, you know,
Be very honest.
very honest and clear about,
that's all.
you know, I don't just want you to know the person is just, you know, another artist, because this is not just an artist or another artist I've worked with, like a brother, you know.
Yeah.
So the guy was just straightforward. He was like, bro, they tell me about, you know, the life he live, how, you know, he's been, how he went to, you know, prison, how, you know, prison shaped him when he came out, how, you know, living the life he led, like the life he lived, gang banging like life, then live, you know, real hardcore gangster. They talk to us. This guy just they talk like how, you know, cause rapping, I meet rappers, they talk.
Okay, I understand.
Rappers go feel your value,
yeah, your bill, you believe.
Yeah, so but this guy was, you know, spitting, you know, he was just being real, just saying his, you know. I got inspired by how the guy, you know, was, you know,
was being real and
was
honest,
being real and just living his life. So it took us, you know, some time to know each other. We bonded, you know, and we made The Bad Guy, you know, and the song was, you know,
it flew because the video
in his part of the world, you know, because the Scandinavia side and, you know, one taste of music and everything is, you know, different. So yeah, I get comments and I get, you know, my friends and people around me saying, yo, I know, I understand it, you know. But good music is good music wherever, you know, it is. So once it did well there, I feel like with time, you know, maybe my listeners here will adapt with it, and, you know, yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, will you say this is the feature that continue to put you up there?
Yeah, I would say this feature, you know, added, you know, this feature has added value to me as a person, as, you know, I've learned, you know, how should I even say? I even listened to my side of music, listen as you see now, you know. Yeah. So the feature really helped me, and I appreciate. Thank God for, you know, everything, how everything happened, how I met the guy, how we did the feature, how everything happened, you know.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, being you did get features, which be very, very good, because as an artist, if you get featured on songs, it means that you are being noticed. So now let's Mami Bisao, which next artist or artist you would like work with for Ghana?
For Ghana,
yeah.
When you see which next artist I would like work with, you know, it be like you put me in a tight spot, because the Ghana artists, them be fire, you know, from the new, you know, artists to, you know, so any artist I find myself in a room where I will connect, you know, creative wise, you know, yeah, I go connect with him on this one, not only on the music level, but, you know, how he did raising, and, you know, yeah, I would love to. I would love do music with.
Very cool. Also, my small research I do, some little bit tell me say most of the times the money you they make from music, you they take support students. Is it true?
I they take support students.
Yes, students and yeah, Ghanaian students. So
you get little bit, so little bit. If it's so, the job will be like that.
I'll be master of whispers.
You know, I try my best to do good, you know. I try my best to, you know, I don't get them all, you know. Yeah, but I try my best to, you know, give out the little I can, or if it be more, I could give out the more I can, you know. Yeah, not be only this one, you know. I get, you know, what's the name? Nyamidia orphanage homes, you know.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
We do have we go past there, you know, but it not be something, I not be someone I love, you know, put things, you know,
Out there.
yeah.
But
by God's grace, you know, if God feel bless you, that means if they give you, make you the feel be able to give somebody to. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk. You have a project. Tell me about the creative direction for your new EP, Family Biscuits. Now, Family Biscuits, you know, what I don't know what title EP, no Family Biscuits.
Family Biscuit was crafted, you know, not for, you know, the title Family Biscuit, everything here, whenever you hear family, you know, it be for people, you know.
Yeah,
so yeah, I craft them in a way, see, the family, you and your guys, you know, not only one man, but anywhere you find yourself, where you go fish something with your guys, with family, not be only by blood, by, you know, by bond, by, you know, love. So it's just something I crafted out of love for, you know, everybody where you go fish share with a group of people, you understand? Yeah.
Okay. So you have songs like Joy, Champions, Kili, Nothing Without God. Let's talk about Joy. Well, what make you write the record Joy, and what make you decide to put it on Family Biscuits?
The music Family Biscuit, you know, the songs on there, I make the songs in such a way because it be family thing. Or if you do family inside, everybody then what you like, or everybody then you understand. If you are crazy, you knew the anime been there or honoma, obi one my namdo so more, but obi pe so aside Joy, then this one I made sure, you know, from the heart, I will just put out something that everybody, when everybody taps into it, they have something that they can relate to it, you know, not only like vibe way, you know, cause I know people have some style I do or some music I do with, and they like me for maybe this music, but other people too, they like you for this kind of music. So Family Biscuit was, you know, created in a way that everybody gets what, you know, what they love, you know. So Joy is an Afrobeat sound that, you know, it's just me, you know, hoping for joy for every listener who taps into that sound, you understand? Yeah, so, you know, you go figure joy from inside when you listen out, you know. Yeah.
Welcome back, people. I'm so super excited here. I have Yhaw here. That was him on the screen with the video with JB, bro. So do you have any words of advice for somebody that's watching you right now and the new generation that wants to take the route that you've taken? Do you have any positive advice? Go ahead and tell us.
Positive advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can, you know, and you will. So you must do it, you know. Yeah. That'll be your hero. Love.
Okay. Also, hey, I guess something that you do. Watch the camera and then share your socials. Make the fans, they go follow you, and since maybe somebody they know your handle, you go share your social media handles.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Okay. It's Yhaw YHAWHERO 14R on Instagram, and it's Yhaw YHAWHERO on all streaming platforms. You know, go check out, you know, good music, love, and positivity. Yeah.
That'd be dope. I wish we had more time to do a whole lot, but I feel like we've covered a lot about your career, and I'd love to have you back very soon. Charlie, thank you for stopping by. I love you so much, man. Yo, that was an amazing interview. I loved every